This video is gonna be about the fear of loss and how to get rid of it, okay? This is one of the worst fears you can have, especially as a guy when it comes to women, when it comes to anything in life that you wanna accomplish. The fear of loss will always fuck you, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl in this scenario, but the fear of loss is actually pretty fucking bad. And so this is one of the main fears that I used to struggle with and now I've completely detached from, and I've realized that there was no need for me to actually give a fuck in the first place, okay? So, the fear of loss, what is it? Of course, as you guys know, it's the fear of you losing something that you care about, okay? Whether it be a car, a bike, a person, a friend, a city, an object, whatever it may be, it's a fear of loss, okay? And this fear indirectly controls you because you become attached to whatever it is you're looking at, okay? So if you're looking at, a car, you really like a car and you don't want to sell it because it looks really nice, and you'll go through thick and thin just to avoid losing it, and you'll end up getting into worse scenarios because you just want to keep that car, whether instead they could have been like better scenarios, okay? So this works the same with friends, this works the same with women, this works the same with anything, okay? You don't want to have this fear of loss because you lose out on future opportunity that could be better, okay? So you holding on to an old friend that is treating you like shit is making you lose the opportunity to get a better friend that you could have in the future, all right? I've lived in 9 different countries. I've had to leave friends and make friends all the time. And so I realized that sometimes it's better to leave old friends and get new friends because they are helping you in your journey, all right? And it's the same thing when it comes to women. A lot of you guys are holding on to old, shitty relationships because you're afraid of losing the girl and you're not confident enough to get another girl, okay? And you gotta understand that the only reason you have the fear of loss is because you're not confident in getting whatever it is that you want next, okay? So you're scared of losing your favorite car or your best car because you're not confident in yourself enough that you can get a new car. You're scared of losing your friend because you're not confident enough of getting a new friend. Same thing with a girl. You're not confident in getting a new girl. So once you develop that confidence in the ability to get whatever it is that you're holding on to again, you will lose the fear of loss because you'll realize that it's all confidence, guys. It's all confidence. If you know that you can get another car because you can make enough money, or you know that you can get another friend because you are good at making friends, or you know you can get a new girl because you can get girls, it is way easier on your life. And you make way better decisions because if you're attached to something that's holding you down, bro, it is possibly the worst thing you can do, especially as a guy in this day and age. So the fear of loss, this needs to be addressed. And the earlier you address it, the better it is, guys. I always tell you guys, the younger you are, the better it is for your fears. If you conquer your fears young, they won't manifest and grow into disgusting worldviews and ideologies by the time you're 30 or 40, okay? I see it all the time. 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, so stuck in their ways. Why? Because they never addressed their fears when they were younger. And so now they've manifested into these crazy ideas that they themselves can't even comprehend why, okay? It's like someone who's never ridden, a bike, okay? I always give this bike as an example because it's right fucking behind me. But if a guy who's never ridden a bike thinks that it's dangerous all the time, and all of a sudden, he rides it when he's like 35, he's gonna be so much more scared than if he were to do it if he's like 20. Because it's like 15 years of like limitations, bro. You understand? So you never wanna have these fears that compound, and the fear of loss is one of the worst. One of the worst things you can have for yourself, because if you keep that, by the time you're older, you're gonna be so attached to something, by the time it leaves you conditionally or unconditionally, whether it be a girl, whether it be a bike, whether it be a physical thing, whether it be a friend, you're gonna be so devastated you won't be able to do anything in life. So understand that building your confidence to get those things will prevent this fear of loss and actually give you better relationships with cars, with girls, with guys, whatever it is, all right? That's gonna give you that fulfillment. It's not gonna be holding on to something that maybe you don't even like, all right? So understand that once you accomplish this, your life will get way easier. You'll be one step closer to becoming a jack genius. You're gonna be smarter, more social, and stronger at the same time, because this allows you way more opportunity than someone who's just stuck in their own ways, all right? So trust in polo, trust in yourself.